And welcome to the Multinational Football League, where the Orlando Orbits take on the Memphis Sentinels. We will have a special announcement coming up at the pregame talks. For right now, though, let's take a look at this Monday night primetime game. The Orlando Orbits going into battle, and the Memphis Sentinels getting ready to face a rough crowd here out of this Orlando Orbits stadium. Memphis Sentinels, of course, getting ready for battle, like I said. And we will kick this thing off here shortly. But first, just some news that has come up recently. We are the Multinational Football League, which is why I feel it's important to bring this up. The United States has recently struck Iran, and Israel has been fighting Iran for a while now. I am not taking any sides here other than God's. So if you have a problem with that, you can unsubscribe. I don't really care, to be honest with you. If you like it, though, you're watching the video, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, don't really care. Just wanted to let you guys get informed on that and everything. Appreciate everybody watching. I'll be praying later on tonight for Israel and the innocent people of Iran and the United States as this conflict continues. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this game. I am the lone commentator. As you know me, it's Cab going in. The Memphis Sentinels will go ahead and kick it off to Orlando to start out. The Sentinels are actually at home, so that was my mistake. As Orlando is going to come out very similar color styles, but let's take a look at Trevor Lawrence, okay? This guy, one of a kind, 25 for 42, 290 yards and neutral with touchdowns and interceptions, one apiece. So as we begin this game, it's going to be a quarterback story. Can Trevor Lawrence beat the Josh Allen-led Sentinels? That is the main story we're facing tonight. Meanwhile, 17-yard rush right out the gates for Etienne Jr. Picks up the first down at the 42-yard line, and now Orlando has got a nice little start ahead of motion here to a receiver looking to throw. Pass is nearly caught. They'll force it out with the physical play on the ball. Orlando and Memphis, it's not a game you really are going to tend to like. That's a first down and more. Etienne cruises for multiple yards at a time. And there's an injury timeout. Etienne is going to have a little too much contact on that play, even though he fought through it, got up, and everything. They're just going to take a look at him. 5 wide for Lawrence now as Etienne just went out looking to throw. Pump fake early. Lawrence zips this one across. It's a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Lawrence, the throw. Pass is caught. It's going to be a first down at the 22-yard line. The Orbits are moving through fast and efficiently. 22-yard line here for the Orbits. Lawrence looking to throw. Pass is caught. The first down past the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. And it's Strange picking up the first down. So now the goal line is just 9 yards away for the Orbits here. They could strike first in this one. And the jet sweep to the receiver, number 13, is not going to work. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Christian Kirk the man behind that one. 2nd and goal at the 11. Lawrence. Hand off. It's not going much further. That is Bigsby, I believe. And now it's a 3rd and very long here for the goal line situation. And this handoff could end up making it. No, 4th and goal. Nice little gain of 10 right there. Just 1 yard away. And now a decision coming up for the Orbits. Do they want to take the aggressive shot here? They will. I like this out of an offense. Very aggressive, very daring. Handoff. That's going to be a touchdown for the backup. It's Bigsby getting in for the touchdown. Tank Bisbee, to be exact. And that is a huge first drive for the Sentinels. Staying strong on the goal line. And man, what a sequence of events to get there as well. As the kick will be coming here shortly. Extra point for Orlando. As that will be good. And Memphis goes down 7. 10 plays, 74 yards, 4 minutes and 8 seconds taken off the clock. As this game kicking off with the Orbits doing a very good job. Now we'll see what the Sentinels are able to set up here. And it's going to be first and 10, at the, I believe that was the 27. As Josh Allen will come out, we'll see his stats. 35 from 52, 433 yards, no touchdowns yet, and 3 interceptions. So not looking too particularly good for the Sentinels as far as that goes. And, you know, obviously, you don't want to get ahead of yourself when you have a quarterback like Josh Allen. I mean, if you're seeing bad stats, might be best to reconsider. Still 1-1 though, despite the fact, and they're going to go ahead and hand it off here. It's going to be a first down and a little sprinkle on top. That is Dalvin Cook who will get the first down at the 43. As Memphis leading a charge as well here. Allen looking to throw. And he's going to get this one away with just enough time. Oh boy, that could have been dangerous right there. The pressure was coming. Could have brought him down. Thankfully, nothing happening there for Sentinels fans. And now we're going to see not Cup, Amari Cooper moving in motion. And ooh, Josh Allen with a good rush there, 21 yards. And it's a first down to the 36. Look at this. Very good double team there. Good blocks down the field, but of course, all tacklers had to go somewhere, and that's exactly where Allen was going. Thankfully, though, he is a scrambler. Allen, the throw, goes deep. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted by the Orbits secondary there. The safety was who that might have gone to, and it's 2nd and 10 at 36. And Allen passes caught, and he'll have the first down. That is Dawson Knox for the first down. And now the Sentinels in a good position to score as well. Allen looking to throw, sensing some pressure, and he just gets this one away. No sacks yet. They've gotten really close to getting Josh Allen on the ground. Nice job doing so for that defensive line, and a delayed blitz by the linebackers, of course, but here's Allen stepping up. He's going to run again. Allen, sideline, touchdown! Josh Allen with a scrambling touchdown for the Memphis Sentinels. Very good at those. We've seen that a while ago. And man, I believe that was the week 2 game. Them highlights are up as Josh Allen just does it again. Sentinels took on, don't quote me on this, but I believe they took on the Dragons in that game. Tyler Bass kick is up and good to make it a 7-apiece ball game here. 8 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes, 44 seconds on that quick strike. As this will go to the orbits here, kickoff, and they'll bring it to about the 29. So a decent return brings Trevor Lawrence out onto the field. And the orbits gonna have to find a way to fight back. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence, the throw. It's nearly intercepted. Had it right in his hands. Could have had it. So close, no cigar. It's going to be 2nd and 10. 5 wide for Lawrence. Throwing, and it's knocked right out. Great job by the defense. Christian Kirk not able to hold on. It's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and long coming up here at the 29-yard line. Motion to, I believe, Ingram. Looking to throw. Lawrence in pressure, and he's just going to toss this one to the sideline. A quick 3 and out for the Memphis Sentinels as the second drive not going to go exactly to plan. Both teams scoring on their first. Let's see what the Sentinels are able to do on their second drive, as this punt is going straight into the end zone. Man, that was a nice punt by the Orbits. And, of course, would have loved to pin that one on the 1-yard line. Sadly, though, bounced way further. 1st and 10 at the 20. Allen trying to pass. It's going to go incomplete. Very contested passing there. Great job by the Orbits secondary to break that one up. It's 2nd and 10 now. Matchup to watch at the top of the screen. Motion across. Allen, the throw. Pass is caught, or so we thought. Shakir not getting his mitts on the ball exactly as he'd like, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. Man coverage here for the Orbits, it seems like. Allen is going to be heavily pressured, goes down. And man, this pass rush for really both teams has been the story on that second drive, is neither team able to move an inch. 4th and 10, they'll punt this one from their 20. And this one's going far. Complete opposite side of the field. And a nice gang tackle there to bring them down at 27. So, Trevor Lawrence going to get another shot here. No scores for each team on that last drive. And the first down still waiting after 8 plays. So, this run could pick it up here. It's not going to happen. And we have a player going down on the Sentinels. It's the defensive line. Jones goes down. We'll get the update on him as the game goes to an end here. Trevor Lawrence, handoff once again. Nice juke move by Bigsby. And it's going to be a first down, 38. Nice work right there by the running back. Plenty of running space. Lawrence, the throw, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, Lawrence, of course, going to blame himself for that one. Seemed maybe it was a squirrely pass, I don't know. But clearly looked like it was going towards the sideline. Lawrence runs into a brick wall and he's sacked. Rapp is going to get him in the backfield. It's 3rd and 17 as the rush ends up getting home. And now a huge play in the works here. Can the defense keep him here? 3rd and 17. Lawrence is going to have that ball tipped up and it's going to go incomplete. Could have been a very bad play for the Orbits, but ends up not going that way. Nearly a pick. So they got to be happy with punting the ball here, as that is exactly what they're forced to do. This punt, oh man, just barely scrapes the goal line and then rolls in. That could have been a good play by the special teams unit, the punter. Of course, 1st and 10 at the 20. Allen is going to fake handoff here. Allen scooches up, and it's going to be a gain of 7. Allen in rushing yards is already up to 50, so think of him as more like a taller version, I guess, of Lamar Jackson, and of course the wider version, as Amari Cooper is going to stretch forward to the 36. 1st down, and that's the first time I'm really calling his name other than when I seen him to begin with. Nice play by him. Allen going on the underneath route, and it's 5 yards there. Ends up going to 2nd down. 41-yard line now for those Sentinels. Allen to throw. Pass is caught. And it's going to be a 1st down past the enemy lines here. 49-yard line here. As Memphis going to bring a little bit of motion here. Pass is caught. Amari Cooper is going to go for 7. And Amari Cooper is a... Whoa. What just happened here? Hold on a second. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see exactly what's going on right now. Well, I can tell you what it is. It's the end of the 1st quarter. The Orbits and the Sentinels, 7 apiece when we come back from this moment. So we are back in a flash, and 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line still for Memphis. A clean slate of 12 seconds. Of course, looking to get that next clean slate on a 1st down. Meanwhile, Allen going to chuck this one to Amari Cooper. He gets close, just can't quite get the ball over 3rd and inches. And man, if I'm the ref, I would have really just let him give it to him, but not going to happen. 3rd and inches. Play action. Going deep, and Amari Cooper drops the ball. The problems he had in Cleveland before getting traded. As it'll be 4th and inches. They're going to go for it here at the 39-yard line. It would be decent field position for the Orlando Orbits. This pass is caught and made sure of that. Dalton Kincaid, 23 yards on the day. Of course, that last gain adds on to it. 1st and 10 at the 31. Allen looking to throw. Pass is caught. And I believe that's Shakir for 8 yards. So 2nd and 2 incoming here. Looking to throw. Passes caught. 2 yards, and the Orbits, or I'm sorry, Sentinels are going to go back. 3rd and 4 at the 26 now. Sentinels looking to throw here. Allen goes past the 6. Cook, touchdown. The Memphis Sentinels to James Cook, excuse me. But that's going to be a 1st down for Allen and the Sentinels, or touchdown, excuse me. Wow. James Cook and Josh Allen connecting there. That was a brilliant pass by Josh. Way to go. He gets his first his first passing touchdown. Excuse me, I was trying to say both at once, I guess. 7-14, 11 plays, 81 yards, 5 minutes, 18 seconds. The time taken off on the scoring summary there. So, similar to the Orbits scoring drive to start off our game here, as the Orbits are going to return this one to the 25. A pretty impressive hit on the kickoff return made by the Sentinels defensive special teams unit. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 at the 25. Here's Lawrence. Handoff to the backup, Bigsby. Bigsby making a big rush. It's going to be a first down. Rapp getting the tackle. Benford starting a little ruckus over there, but nothing too serious. 1st and 10 at the 44 now. Lawrence looking to hand it off here, actually, and it's going to be 2 yards. 46-yard line is where they'll end up. 2nd and 8 here. The Orbits looking to answer the latest score. Handoff to Bigsby. It's going to get to the midfield stripe. 3rd for DeMar Hamlin making that tackle. And, of course, a big story for him. But now's not the time. Pass is caught. And that's going to be a first down. Great work by Brian Thomas Jr. 1st and 10 as Lawrence finds that big opening in the defense and takes advantage. Rookie able to get himself upward in terms of field position, and 1st and 10 at the 36 incoming. Lawrence goes play action. Going deep, it's caught. What a reeled in grab by Ingram. First time we're seeing him touch the ball. And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 21. Bigsby in the backfield, though, up to pass. It's caught, and man, that was a hard hit by the Orbits. Medicine ball there for Trevor Lawrence, but it gets him a little closer here. 9 yards. Motion here for the Orbits looking to throw. He's going end zone. Touchdown. Orbits could tie it up with an extra point here. Great work. Josh Reynolds, number 87. Wide receiver getting in the end zone. And man, this is a nice little read right here. You can clearly see, okay, yes, he does have a DB on him. But the question is, at that point, can I get it to him? Does he have enough separation? And they're saying yes on all of those. 13-14. Makes it 14-14 now. 7 plays, 76 yards, 3 minutes. And 18 seconds here. So both teams trading blows here in this second quarter. Similar to the first already, as this is going to be returned from the 4. And they'll get it to the 28. So about a 24-yard return. Here we'll see Josh Allen coming back out. And, of course, Allen has had his fair share of plays that haven't gone his way. This time, though, this time around with the Orbits, he's having a lot of success here. Allen passes caught to Shakir, and Shakir is going to get 7 yards. That puts Allen over 100 in the first half, but not very far over. He's 101 for right now. 2nd and 3. Plenty of time left to stat pad if he wants to. Pass is caught. Going to be a first down. Amari Cooper getting the first down, and Allen moving this team down the field in a more of a rhythm-operated offense here. And this pass going quick, and it's a medicine ball. Wow. Thrown to Shakir, and he just gets lit up. Props to him for staying up on that, as we're going to see Allen throwing. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10 now at the 38-yard line. 14-14. Now looking. Allen going to throw deep down the field. It's picked off. 40-yard line is where the Orbits will take over. Darnell Savage with a huge pick right there, and it's number 4 for Josh Allen. So the touchdown to interception ratio not getting any better as that pick is, well, more of just ball placement, to be honest with you, and not a very good read neither. A great job keeping the feet in bounds and making it just a little further down the field here. Trevor Lawrence today, 7 for 13, 77 yards and a touchdown, so kind of a mid-off right now at quarterback. Both teams, of course, getting in the end zone, though, twice, so an offensive game for sure. Lawrence is going to go down with a sack. 10-yard loss, and it's Carter getting there. Dwayne Carter. Take a look at this guy. I mean, wow. Way to get to the quarterback here. He had a little bit of help from the linebacker, but a way to push him back there. 30-yard line now. 20 yards away from the first down marker. Very hard to get out of these situations. We'll see what happens here on second down. That's going to be dropped. Doesn't make their situation any better. And that's Douglas. It's going to be third and long. 30-yard line. Remember that. Looking to throw. They'll get the slip screen off, and that one's going for a loss as well. Greg Rousseau taking him down. A 1-yard loss on the play. Bigsby not going anywhere, as this will be a nice and easy 3 and out. Great job by the Sentinels defense, of course, on that series. As now we're going to see Josh Allen coming right back out for this Sentinels team. 20-yard line here for the Sentinels. Allen to throw. Pass is knocked out of his hands. Incomplete. Just not enough room to do much. Tried to run slants. Doesn't exactly work out in their favor. 2nd and 10. Allen to throw quick, and it's nearly intercepted once more. Darnell Savage with the last one. Of course, that's a nice little camera peek. Well done, Madden. 3rd and 10. Possible 3 and out now for the Sentinels. Trips at the bottom. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. And that's not going anywhere past 7 yards. Going to end up being 4th down and a 3 and out for the Orlando Orbit, or the Memphis Sentinels, excuse me. And getting the names mixed up all day. Very similar. Like I said, very similar team colors as the Orbit's coming back out here. Tank Bisbee, 8 rushes, 46 yards, a touchdown, and he's moving at 5.7 yards per carry. At least on the run. Now, the receiving statistics might be a little bit worse for Ware now. Big pass down the field. It's caught. Thomas Jr. with a 1st down. 4 yards past. And wow, this rookie is really showing off right now in the away game. Great work right there by the Orbits to zip it downfield. Of course, breaking the coverage as well. Leaves him wide open. 2 touchdowns for each team. Could go to 3 here if the Orbits are smart. One more play before the 2-minute warning, though. Lawrence passes caught. It's going to be a 1st down inside the opposing 25. It's actually right on it, but huge gain nonetheless. Lawrence with yet again, another good read. Gets Ingram, connects to him. And this game not seeming so bad after all. 1st and 10 at the 25 now. Lawrence looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. Met with a lot of resistance there. Josh Reynolds, the touchdown recipient last time. Not getting much there. Only a 2-second play, by the way. That's interesting. Lawrence going end zone. Touchdown! Orbits! Christian Kirk gets in the end zone. And Christian Kirk finding a way, man. I'm telling you. What separation right there. Way to burn the receiver or the DB. That is Douglas as well. One of the better, I guess you could say, one of the more decent cornerbacks in the league. Meanwhile, the extra point for the Orbits is up and good. So 21-14 scoring summary, 4 plays, 81 yards, and 48 seconds in time. So 2-minute warning really helping out the Orbits as the Sentinels will get ready to answer back here with 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. Sentinels with a good return here. Oh my goodness! He's got a clear path! Kickoff return! Oh my goodness! What a highlight! Wow, what a massive play by Johnson, the returner. Man, that did not take any time whatsoever. Great blocks on the special teams unit, contributing to that massive kickoff return. The first one in the Multinational Football League, only coming 3 weeks into it. Great response right there. And now we're going to see if we can go back to back here. Orbits with a return here. And not nearly as close. 23-yard line. Kind of a bad return there. Christian Kirk on the last drive ends up getting a touchdown. 4 targets, 2 receptions, and just a little over 30 yards. Lawrence to throw. Pass is caught, and 5 yards. Going to be the gain there, and slowly getting up is Strange. So something to keep an eye on there. 2nd and 5. Lawrence. Gonna let the play clock wind down a little. I like that. Motion to the receiver. I don't like that nearly as much. Lawrence gonna pass here. It's incomplete. Christian Kirk on the little in route there. It's gonna be 3rd and 5. Lawrence zips one down the field, and it's nearly intercepted. The Sentinels would have really appreciated that one. No call, or really a house call, to be honest with you, there for the Orbits, and they get home safely. Meanwhile, the Sentinels will take charge here with 40 seconds left. The kickoff return last time. They'll end up being set up at the 31-yard line. And I'm telling you, man, just what a way to make history there for the Memphis Sentinels. Pass is caught, and he flies forward for the first down. That's Samuel, 1st and 10. Looking to pass here is Allen. It's on the sideline. Fumble! It's recovered by the Orbits! And just when you thought this game couldn't get any crazier, we're having multiple possession changes in the final 2 minutes. I mean, really, this is taking about 5 minutes of time. I mean, amazing work here by both defenses and offenses, of course. Special teams very much included. But the Orbits are going to try and close out this one with a touchdown here. Set up beautifully. Already in enemy territory. 48-yard line. Lawrence. Looking to throw. Blitz coming. It's incomplete. Off the hands of the wide receiver there. It's DeMar Hamlin in coverage. Ends up being 2nd and 10 at the 48. Lawrence to throw. Passes caught. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4 incoming. Lawrence. The throw. Pass is caught. And it's going to be a first down. Timeout taken by the Orbits. Reasonably so with the open field. Tackle being made at 36. 18 seconds of time left. Lawrence. Pressure. He goes down. That is Von Miller. One of the most outstanding linebackers in recent history, other than, of course, yours truly, Ray Lewis. 2nd and 17 at the 43. Lawrence gets caught on an offensive tackle. He's going to go down. And what a way to end not only a drive, but the first half of this game. The Sentinels go into halftime with 3 sacks for their defense, and we're going to see what happens here after we get back. 21 points per each team. Orbits, Sentinels. So the halftime report entails all the games around the league. 27-10 victory for Louisville. Memphis tragically falling. 17-point win there. And we'll take a look at some of the other games, including the Virginia Beach Red Dragons and the Dublin Redwoods. Redwoods go to 3-0 with a field goal orientated matchup there. San Juan Steamers versus the Brooklyn Blues. Brooklyn Blues end up winning by a touchdown and 2 points. And in this game, it's really been an offensive explosion. Prime time game, perfect time for it. James Cook getting into the end zone. I mean, threading the needle. You got kickoff returns. What else could you need going into the second half? Return here going to be attempted at the 7. It's going to go to the 21. Huge difference right there in the returns. As we just talked about, the return team doing really well. So one of the main reasons that they have a tie right now, very huge reason at that. Amari Cooper in the backfield as well as James Cook. Neither one going to get the ball straight out of the backfield, and that's going to be a first sack for the Orlando Orbits. They've been close all day. First play of the second half, they get it, and it's Devin Lloyd credited with the sack. Very quick timing there for the Orbits. The Orbits linebacker there. Very risky to send a blitz on the first play of the second half, but you know what? If you can do it, you can do it. 2nd and 19 at the 13 here. Allen, the throw. It's Amari Cooper. Excuse me. 3rd and 8 at the 23. Allen. Now is going to look to throw. And he is heavily pressured going down at the 13-yard line. Another sack for the Orbits. And that defense starting off strong. This time it's Trayvon Walker. And Trayvon Walker, man, I'll tell you. The absolute wrecking crew right now as far as that linebacker group goes. Helping take down Josh Allen in this high-powered offense. Meanwhile, it's going to be 4th and 18, a punt coming from inside the 5 here. Very underrated punt right there. It's going to go to 37 after the return. So Trevor Lawrence, let's see what it's been like. Throws and touchdowns. All that equivalates to as the Orbits have had themselves a game. Of course, getting scored on the special teams unit wasn't exactly in the game plan, but you know what? They are doing good. Realistically, without that kickoff return, they'd be 21-14 right now. Lawrence handoff and Cook. ETN coming back in the game. Either way, it would have been Bigsby, actually, so that's my fault. 2nd and 6. Motion to Ingram. He goes back out, looking to throw. Gets it to the motion man. A one-arm grab. Rapp going to take him down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Third down conversions today. The 2 going to Orbits and Sentinels with 1 pass here is caught. And it's going to be their 3rd first down. Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk has been good when you need him to be. Of course, one of the 7 points on that, or one of the 21 points contributes 7 still, so a huge game for him as ETN is going to catch this ball and he's going to get driven back ferociously. ETN having some tough time getting up here, and that's a good sight to see. He's still in the backfield. He just needed to sit out for that first half. 2nd and 1. Handoff. ETN going to take to the outside. He's got a wide lane. And it's going to be first down at the 17-yard line. Big rush by ETN. Now, as the game started off, some of those big runs by ETN, of course, in the first quarter, only gets 2 off before going to the injury status. And, of course, he comes back fine. But we're going to have a flag here. Let's see what that's all about. The full start going to number 77. Lawrence trying to coach him up, saying it's all right. Harrison, of course, was the one called. Like I said, number 77 for that line. 1st and 15. 22 now after the penalty. Ingram to throw. Lawrence to throw. He's got Brian Thomas Jr., who will be a yard short. 2nd and 1, 7 now. Orbits in a scoring position here. Possibility for 7, 3, you name it. 2nd and 1. Lawrence is going to get this one to the 2-yard line. First down and goal for the Orlando Orbits, and it has been a jaw-dropping performance here at the away team here, as this pass going near Evan Ingram. It's going to go incomplete. 2nd and goal at the 2. I'm telling you, if I got ETN back there, who's a star running back against a couple of guys that really I don't think are going to stop him, I give it to him, and that's exactly what they'll do for a touchdown. Orlando Orbits and Travis Etienne Jr. getting into the end zone. Travis Etienne, a developing running back even still. But I'll tell you, man, he's done an incredible job. Gets the 7-point difference here, pending the extra point, which is up and good. 28-21, and coming back from injury and proving all the haters wrong. 28-21 now for the Memphis Sentinels to try and answer back to 5-yard line. The the return will be made from Josh Allen, coming back out onto the field. And wonder if we'll take a look at his resume so far. We will not. So, 1st and 10 at 28. Allen to throw. Passes incomplete. Absolute medicine ball right there. Looking for a flag. He won't get it. Barely legal play here. 2nd and 10 at the 28. And it's going to be Cook shimmying his way through the defensive line for what nearly would have been a first down. 3rd and 2. And we're going to see what this is all about. Penalty. Of course. Usual culprits, the offensive lineman, number 79. There, I'm not saying he is the one that's usually the target. I'm saying that he is one of the group of players that usually gets targeted, and that's a yard loss on the sack. A great play as Armstead gets there to bring him right back down. Walker letting him know he was right on him as that play went on. 4th and 8 at their own 30-yard line is going to necessitate a call to the punt team, and this one will be handled at the 17, gets returned to the 25. So a good job on the tackle there. Trevor Lawrence, 19 for 31, 210 yards and a 2-touchdown resume. So not looking bad here. 1st and 10 at the 25. Pass is caught. 5-yard line. Or 5 yards, excuse me. To the 29-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 5. And off here is going to ETN, and it's not going to end pretty. 3rd and 4. Only a yard gain there. Yards are yards, but man, you need them here. 3rd and 4. Lawrence with decent protection. Has to step up, and it's incomplete. Johnson on the coverage. Josh Reynolds, the intended target, as it'll be 28-21 still, as the Orbits will punt it away. 3rd quarter, going into late minutes. Here, this will go out of the back of the end zone, and we'll see Josh Allen come back onto the field. So the Memphis Sentinels have had a little bit of sack trouble here. 2 sacks to start off. Lloyd getting back there the first time. And ever since, man, it's been kind of crazy to watch, as the Orbits will end up coughing up the ball, resulting in another run here. And Allen is going to be sacked once again. Injury timeout on the line. It's Dawkins. That is not a good sign. 2nd and 11 at the 19. Allen, the throw, pass is caught. 9 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Actually, 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1, though. 29-yard line. Looks like ISO formation. Could be a handoff here. They're going to go play action. Allen. To try and run. It's not working. 4th and 1. They'll have to punt this one. Allen winning some kind of penalty there. Maybe he thought there was a face mask, horse collar, or something. But the ref's perspective, all the same, no call. 4th and 1. Like we had discussed before. Man, that was disgusting. Right there. Travis Etienne today, though. 6 rushes, 73 yards, a touchdown. But what I was going to say, before that nasty juke move, actually, I don't even know what I was going to say. That's how powerful that was. 1st and 10. Quick little pass out to the top of the screen. Pass is caught. 9 yards the gain. And Brian Thomas Jr. has been a workhorse here for the Orbits today. Big passes down the field. It's been a good workload, as this pass is denied. More like it. Christian Kirk gets lit up past the line. Great play by the Sentinels, as it's going to be 3rd and 1, and that is not going anywhere but backwards. Cook is put down in the backfield. James Cook going down. 4th and 2 at the 34. So obviously a forced punt here. Nice job by the Sentinels defense, still hanging on as we go further and further down into this 3rd quarter, as this punt is coming with just about 30 seconds left on the clock. Now 29. So taking a look at what Josh Allen has been able to do today. He's got a touchdown so far. Cook, I believe, has a touchdown. That was through the air, and that one's just a little too inaccurate for the receiver. Could have still made a play, I agree, but just nothing able to be done there. Allen. Again, to attempt the throw. Pass is caught. running along the sideline. It's going to be a first down. It's Samuel once again. Sante Samuel with the first down. And like I said, getting out of bounds. That's a huge work of art here for the Sentinels. And they're going to run one last play before the third quarter ends. Cooper gets two people on him. One misses the other one with a hit stick. End the quarter. 28-21. Sack problems for each team, of course, as they will come through at any time. But the Orbits overcoming the obstacles 28-21, excuse me. 2nd and 7 at the 40 now. Sentinels in control of the ball, and they are looking for that answer that we've been talking about. And this one's tipped at the line, incomplete. Looks like Hines Allen was the one celebrating. Might have got a hand on it, as it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Here's Allen. Deep shot towards Amari Cooper. Is caught. First down at the 18. Amari Cooper with a huge completion along the sideline there. Great job recognizing it, for one, for Josh Allen. But second of all, coming down with the catch, knowing where it's at for Amari Cooper. The connection there is certainly strong. 1st and 10 at the 18, though, for the Sentinels. Allen looking to run this ball. It's going to be James Cook. 6 yards, and 12-yard line is going to be the occupancy of the Sentinels. Meanwhile, a quick pass out to Kincaid is going to go for a yard. Brings them to the 11. It's going to be 3rd and 3. And one thing Allen has been able to do is make plays when the Sentinels need it at times. And the defense nearly getting hands on it for a potential interception return. That was Smith, the possible receiver of that interception, as that was tipped at the line. Meanwhile, 4th and 3. Allen gonna pass. Caught. Touchdown. What a gamble and what a payoff. High risk, high reward. Dalton Kincaid coming through. So the separation, the ball placement, good on that one to make the touchdown worthwhile. And the Sentinels have just opened a new can of worms. Another tie ball game situation here. Possible, as Tyler Bass is going to go for the extra point. It's up and good. 28 apiece, 9 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes, 23 seconds. The payoff. And that's all I had to wait for. The Orbits are going to return here. And it's going to be a first down at the 34. So a good return there. 5 yards past decency is what I consider good. But meanwhile, 1st and 10 at the 34. Lawrence to throw. He's going to chuck this one to the sideline, incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 34. And to run the ball is ETN. And that is going to be close. 3rd and inches here at the 44. See what they're able to do here. Should be a pretty easy conversion. Let's see if the defense can get there. They will not get there in time. It's going to be first down at the 46. So still a small gain, keeping it contained. But a clean slate, so they'll have to burn a little bit more energy here. Fake handoff. Lawrence. He's going to go short to Ingram. It's going to be 5 yards, 49-yard line. Inside enemy territory with that gain. So on 2nd down, they'll hand it off, and it's going to be Bigsby. He's getting back in the game. We've seen him go off on some nice little runs. And wow, okay, we're already starting to get into 5 minutes of recording. I didn't expect that at all. So this is possibly the longest game we've seen so far. I mean, I've had to create extra videos before, but man, the extra video is probably going to be about 20 minutes. Or, I don't know, really depends on how long I take and talk, as this pass is going to go for a gain of about roughly, I'd say, like a short gain, maybe 2 yards. 3rd 3. Pass is caught. Brian Thomas Jr. is brought down in the backfield, though. Great read by Benford in the secondary, and it's going to end up being 4th. A possible field goal coming here, as that is exactly what they'll set up for. A 47-yarder. Actually, correct that. A 48. Kick is up. It is good. 31-28. The Orbits take back the lead with 3 points. So the Orbits taking back the lead, of course, and now the Sentinels making another great return. They're going to go to the 39-yard line. So that return team has been on point today. A kickoff return touchdown, and now they're looking at closing out this game on this drive, and the Sentinels are going to get stopped right at the line. James Cook brought down right there. 2nd and 10 at the 39 now. Here is Josh Allen. Looking to move Kincaid around. Handoff. And it's really not going anywhere either. He'll go for a yard. That's it. 3rd 9. Allen's got to get him out of the situation here. For all we know, Orbits could run down the clock with their what has been nothing short of spectacular run game, as they'll look to throw here. And Allen's going to run for it. He's got the 1st down, and he's going to get hit stick a little further up the field. He does get in the enemy territory, though, with that rush. Nice little scramble there for Allen to keep the drive alive. 1st and 10. And with just about 2 minutes left on the recording, we're going to see how far we can take this. Of course, this will be an hour video in itself, but a huge thank you to everybody watching so far. In this next video, we'll find out who's winning. Meanwhile, Allen is going to throw, and I will finish. Like I said, I'll finish the commentary, because this is a great game, and I want to keep continuing till the end. So, Allen the throw. He's got the slip screen to Cook. Cook going along the sideline. Can he get in the end zone? Yes, he can. Touchdown. Sentinels. Memphis getting on the board once again. James Cook fired up as he should be. That's a huge touchdown for the Sentinels in the closing minutes. Just taking a slip screen, simple little design play, and going clear to the house. A huge ask, but they end up doing it. And now the Orbits face a little bit more of a challenge here. 59 seconds to the 2-minute warning. 6 plays, 61 yards, and something like 2.5 minutes, I would say, roughly there. Orbits with the handoff, or at the return, excuse me. Ooh, really losing it today. Either way, it's 1st and 10 at the 28. See those little places where Lawrence has been brought down this entire game. I mean, they have had to fight through it all. as Lawrence will get the wide open completion to Kirk for a first down. And that will be the end of the video.